Hey guys, welcome to Kipoerneke's Corner. I'm over in Watcher of Realms again, and I'm gonna get through some of the dailies, I think. Right now I'm on Hero's Visit, and it's Hot Soup. She says, you treaded the thin line of death, but courtesy of the Nether God, I grant you a singular chance. Offer what I seek, or embrace eternal obscurity. The choice rests in your hands. The ominous arrows, lost in the mortal realm, will unleash countless chaos. Retrieve them swiftly and suppress the chaos before it spreads further. So she wants these hot suits arrows, two of them, and she wants me to get them from the insignia of mages. So click and go, and we're going to just do a couple of quick clears here on Extreme 2. Let's see if we get the arrows that she's looking for. Looks like we did. We have 2 Mythic Extract, 2 Hot Suits arrows, 20 Insignia of Mages, 20 of each of the Insignia of Mages, I should say, 3,196 gold, and 1,260 XP potions for that. Alright, popping back out of there, and then we can submit these items to her. Quest complete. We got 5 arena permits and 200 stamina for that. Now she says, gather a selection of magical items as I prepare to perform a sacrifice ritual to the Nether God and seek to obtain a new divine prophecy. So now she wants 5,000 gold. So it's kind of interesting. Apparently she considers gold to be magical items. I don't know that she's exactly familiar with the way money works, but hey, I guess it's sufficient, right? She wants 5,000 of them. I'm not super thrilled with that, but I'll do it. There we are. Submit, and we get 1 legendary skill crystal shard. That's a good exchange. I would go so far as to say that I bought the legendary skill crystal shards for 5,000 coins. But apparently she considers coins to be magical, and this is my reward. So we'll just, we can phrase it how we need to, I suppose. All right, now over here at Marine, she's gone and gathered us a deep sea pearl. Good job, Marine. Also 30 island sun tunas and 30 golden pineapples. Now I'll send her back out, but not for pineapples and oysters this time. This time we're going to get some volcanic salt, I feel. So hopefully she can go out there, round up some volcanic salt, and come back. Hot Suit has popped back in and says, you have fulfilled your redemption. Perhaps you transcended mortal limitations and earned the forgiveness of the Nether God. However, do not forget that you live because of the will of the Nether God, not out of gratitude. Now move on your path. Move on your path, okay? There we go. We have old Hyperion over here. He's gathered us some stuff. It is 40 stamina. Very nice. We like stamina. And then Boruto, what does he have in his market? We got 3 gray guys here. Not too bad. I'll take it. All right. Now, while we're in the area, let's get this huge stamina potion for 20 of the arena coins, I believe. Grab those. And then I'm just going to look and see what else there is. Nothing that I really want to grab right now. We do have a gold doubling potion running at the moment, but I'm not going to partake of that quite yet. Let's go to the arena, and we got 8 of these arena coins from defending against other players while we were gone. Pick that up, and now what do we have here? This is the anti-air DPS. I'm not sure what my guys look like on the anti-air. Let's go check it out. Autofight VP is 328,315, which is way too low for this 391,240 that they have. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write these people down, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I redo it with the same team. Maybe not. I'm not sure what I was doing here exactly with this anti-air team. I feel like probably I could do better with this. Looks like I went with all marksmen for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this and check on it later. I don't know that I'm quite ready to put together a team for that yet. And I also, I don't really see any reason to refresh right now because I don't know what VP I'm going to be aiming for by the time all's said and done. So let's get out of there for now and then go through. I think we'll go to the Oracle's trial and see what the daily stuff over here is. Gear raid 3 is where we want to be. We've got something to claim in the vault in the sands. Looks like it is 50 stamina. Sure, that's always welcome. Now in the Gear Raid 3, we haven't started it yet, so let's go throw some fights at that real fast. Gotta go all the way back to stage 18 for this one, looks like. So auto fight 32 times apparently. Then minimize that. And that ought to use up a lot of that spare stamina we've got laying around. Okay, so now what? Looks like we okay. I think I'm gonna start with the elf pass over here. Well, the dragon pass, as the case may be. Over on the daily quest, log into the game, and for that, we get 200 gold dragon tokens. Make one purchase in the Black Market Dwarven Association gets us another 200 dragon tokens. Now out of here, let's look at the events for the day. Today began the Forgotten Palace. Participate in Gear Raid 3 to win trophies and redeem rewards. We have Brave Conquest is still running, Tales of the Smith, Duel of Champions, and Zombie Invasion are all still running. So the only thing that actually started today is the Forgotten Palace. I've already finished Tales of the Invasion and Duel of the Champions, got as high as we could on those. Still need Brave Conquest, always, because I just never really seem to finish that one. Looks like there's something over here in Immortal Codex for us to have a look at. I'm uncertain as to why that was red. Maybe it wants me to look at the redeem shop. Possibly. Let's go over to it. Yes, there are things that we can redeem for. I'm not in any great hurry to spend my coins yet. I have quite a few. What is this here? Advanced Refining Crystal. A crystal possessing the power of nature. It can be used to refine ancient mythic and variant mythic gear to change the stat of one selected secondary attribute. Alright. There's also this shard, Advanced Gear Recasting Hammer. Use 30 shards to assemble one Advanced Gear Recasting Hammer. Not sure what the difference is between a regular recasting hammer and an advanced one. Maybe that one works on the ancients and the other one doesn't. It's a guess. We've got an evolution gem, born in the Elven Ruins, relics rather, born in the Elven Relics, and imbued with chaotic force. Can transform T1 gear into T2, T3 gear of the same part. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know if I've noticed that before. Seems like it could be very useful. Then we have Runic Augmentation Gem. A gem is inscribed with ancient runes. Can activate hidden potential and grant additional attributes to an artifact. Interesting. I wonder what that means exactly. At some point, maybe I try it out, but not yet. I'll probably end up going to get that 5-star psychic power token right there. And probably the ancient summon crystals. That's probably a good idea. Alright. Something to keep in mind. We've got 12 days and 9 hours left for that to be redeemed, so no big hurry there. Alright. Now, back out of here. Looks like we have more in the Gold Dragon Pass, or, yeah, it is in the Gold Dragon Pass daily quest. Spend 50 stamina a day, get 200 Gold Dragon tokens. Alright, now we have quests to do. Make one purchase in the Black Market Dwarven Association gives us 10,000 gold. Obtain one piece of gear from Gear Raid gives us 5 quick clear tickets. Obtain a daily chest from Hyperion gets us 10,000 gold. And signing in today gets us 5,000 gold. So that helps a little bit with our gold situation. Not a lot, but a little bit. And every little bit counts, right? Let's go back over here. Clear any stages 5 times today. And we get 1 stamina potion sample for that. spend 100 stamina a day. It gives us 1 stamina potion sample for that. Moving right along on the dailies on there. How about the dailies over here? We've got guild quests right here, guild daily sign-in. For that, we get 22 guild coins, 20 guild activity tokens, 2,000 gold. Clear gear rate on any difficulty level 3 times gives us 22 guild coins, 20 guild activity tokens, and 1 small stamina potion. Over in the guild info, let's go to the donation tab. Donate rare 60 rare skill dust. That seems like easily done, and we'll do a total of 300 and get that donated there. Now, I don't think I want to donate other things at this time. Come back over here. We're actually almost to level 5 as a guild. Not too much further, and we'll get there. Can't imagine that it will be too much longer before we do. So, cool. Let's see, what else? Drake's Chasm. We can go and claim these. What did we end up with over here? Nightmare 3. We got 3 Enchantress's Spirits, 1 4-star Psychic Power token, and 1 rare Summoning Crystal. Also, we got 1 Unpolished Legendary Soulstone Shard. Nice. On the Nightmare 2, we have 1 4-star Psychic Power token and 12,000 XP. Looks like nobody came and finished that last 3% of whole Nightmare 2 there. It's a sad day. Ah, well, can't win them all. Take care of this spammer real quick. There we go. Now, I don't think that I will do my auto fights on these guys right now. I may come back and do some, actual fights later, or I may do the auto fights. Just kind of depends. We have gotten something else updated over in the Gold Dragon Pass. We got daily quests, clear any stage 5 times today for 200 Gold Dragon tokens. And then in the weekly, claim rewards from Drake's Chasm 5 times. That gives us 1,125 Gold Dragon tokens, which levels us up to 56. Now, in the level rewards for that, we can claim these 5 Sanguine Fabrics and 5 Smoldering Scales. Also, in the Elf Pass for the weekly quests, we have Clear Gear Rate 100 times. And for that, we get 150 elf tokens, which also leveled us up to level 14, and we can claim this prize of 25 Smoldering Scales. Excellent. And quite a few things to claim there. Now, let's see what else we've got going. Also, in the shop, we haven't done the daily set. Time-limited offers, daily luck, and we're going to claim this. It is 3 Ancient Summoning Crystal Shards, 10 auto-fight attempts, and 40,000 gold. Going on down here to the W Gold Shop and the W Gold Shop tab, we got this freebie over here for 10 diamonds. Regular bundle, we'll go, let's see, there's a get it for free right here. Get for free right by the little stamina symbol. And so, we got 20 stamina. Spirit Invocation Pack, we've got this chest on the left for 10 diamonds. So, there we are. Got the dailies claimed. Plenty of stamina built up over here. And, possibilities in the arena here. I'm kind of wondering what I might want to do. Let's see. It's interesting that I don't know how to see the map of this thing as far as like how to see what the monsters are going to be in advance of going into it. And I wonder, what if we went to defense and went to anti-air, could we see, is there a monster, the gallery there? I don't know. Let's go to edit, and then, I'm not really interested in playing it. I just want to see what's available in there. So I want to go in, and I want to see if we can see the monsters in there. Because I only just noticed recently that you can do that in the tide rooms. So I'm thinking maybe we can do that here too. We do have a monster manual. How cool. All right. So in that case, what do we have? We've got a light armor guy here. He's a flyer. I mean, they're all going to be pretty much uh, that kind of thing. But light armor, physical ranged. It says mature lizard fly individuals have developed green chitinous shells for defense and can shoot tail stingers to hunt small animals. They move out to protect their territory when the colony is threatened. Then we have Lizardfly Overlord, which is ranged, physical, and again, light armor. He's elite. There's normally only one Overlord in a Lizardfly colony. It is big, and its chitinous shell has turned a dull purple after years of scratching, inconspicuous, but more dangerous. Records say some deadly ones would prey on travelers passing by. Then we have Egan's Dependent. They're a little bulkier, a little tankier. Monster skills, mitigation 1. Damage taken will not exceed 70% of their max health. Well, that's very good to know. Damage taken will not exceed 70% of their max health. So you can't be going out there and one-shotting these guys. They also have Virulence 1. Every 3 seconds automatically restores their HP equal to 4% of their max HP. So anti-healing could be something to bring along potentially. Their origins predate the founding of Airyport. Forever bathed in Egan's whispers, they had become immortal, rotten monsters. Man, I feel like they could, we could go with like a lanternfish look to this. It's feeling a little bit similar. And I think that, I think it could be just slightly more horrific if it had the lanternfish look. Now we've got this one, which is a Merkling Menace. They're heavier on the HP and magic resistance than the others. Mitigation 1, damage taken will not exceed 70% of their max health. And then again, they heal like the other guy. An evil creature evolved from a deformed dweller, vicious and cunning. It enjoys launching surprise attacks in the pitch black abyss. After that is Predmare Eel. Same kind of thing, except that on these guys, it's mitigation 2. So damage taken will not exceed 40% of their max health. And when they gain life, every 3 seconds, they restore HP equal to 6% of their max HP. And all of their stats are just a little bit better than the other guys. A ruthless predator dwelling in the ocean's depths, it possesses a mouth resembling a powerful suction cup, adorned with countless razor-sharp teeth, effortlessly tearing its victims apart. And then we have the Skull Demon. I don't think that I've ever made it far enough along in this to get to the Skull Demon. Maybe I have, I'm not sure. Bugachoa says he managed to beat stage 20 of Gear Raid 2. That's awesome. Congrats on that. I think, I don't know. I don't know if I've done stage 20 on Gear Raid 2 or not. Alright, so for this guy, he's got a higher magic resistance. Damage taken will not exceed 40% of his health. He regenerates 6% of his max health every 3 seconds. A low-tier demon conjured in the ritual by the infernal cleric, not classic, possesses merely a head, but harbors a deadly infernal flame within. So, okay, that's interesting. Good to know. Now, that was really all I wanted to jump in here for, was to just see exactly what, well, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go back to it, because I didn't pay attention as much as I ought to their armor beyond this guy. So, light armor, light armor, light armor, light armor across the board. So it should be that marksman would be the way to go here for the most part. And that's what I have currently in my lineup over there. It's not necessarily the case because, like, Ajax can give some resistance, like vulnerabilities. It can give vulnerabilities to magic. So you know, it still would be okay to bring somebody like him. But all right, we don't want to upload that. Obviously, didn't even put anybody out, but I did want to look and see what we had going on there. The question is, let's go to edit, and do I want to do anything about this? see what we have in the way of marksmen. There are, of course, also some fighters who can do damage in the air. I think Silas and Born are a couple. And yeah, Raisin is too. I think Raisin has something to do with flyers specifically. Let me see if I can find what I'm talking about, and if I'm right or not, I don't know, because I've really only looked at him a little bit. I know that he does well in arena, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, right. So prioritizes airborne units, which won't matter in here so much, but he does prioritize airborne units. Good to know. That may have been the thing that I was thinking of. As for the drums of war, when triggered, launches a thunderbolt that strikes the target, dealing 50% damage, which is nice. So he could be possible. We've got, like I said, most of these guys are a little lower level. The marksmen that I have that are better off, I suppose. I'm not sure that I want to exchange any of these guys at the moment. I'd be kind of curious. Let's see. I think they get into AoE a little bit. So it may be good to bring like a Kira, possibly. Feel like. So I might trade her out with somebody before going in. And I do have the Piercer thing going on there. And of course, she's also a Piercer, so that goes hand in hand. I don't know. I'll think about that. I may make myself a new team. Gotta mull it over, let that percolate. Over in the Oracle's trial, we've got a reward here. It is 400,000 gold for reaching 200 points on this Forgotten Palace Oracle's trial. All right. So let's see. What more might I want to do today? We got quests over here that are undone. I haven't participated in the arena one time today, as previously mentioned. That is something I'll need to do. Let's get friendship points real quick. It's a quick and easy thing. Theoretically. Looks like I have to trade in some of my friendship points for stamina first. So let's max that out and get 120 stamina there, and then try the quick claim game and give it things again. Got it. All right, now, what else? We got clear faction trial on any difficulty level one time. Certainly haven't done that yet. Maybe I do it in a minute. We've got give friendship points one time done, and we'll claim the 10 friendship points for that. Okay, you know what, Bugajoy, Fury 2 may be the one that I'm running right now, and if so, then I have cleared level 20, or well, no, I think I cleared a level 19, but I didn't get all three of the soul shards. Let me see. Curade 2, you said. Curade 2. Which one is that? Yes, okay, so I haven't even done stage 19, I suppose, because stage 20 is not unlocked. Which one is this? Oh, Sandstorm guy. Yeah, that didn't go so well the last time I attempted it. I'm not gonna try it quite yet again. I feel like I was getting somewhat far along in it. Certainly not close to doing level stage 20, because stage 19 was a little much for me. I think I was doing okay at it by the end, but I definitely am not ready for it yet. Okay, let us go out of there and then go over to the faction trials and see what the daily thing there is. Alright, you've got the trial of cultists. What was going on here? You have to deploy 3 fighters for this, it says. I wonder if I have 3 fighters in this. Okay, so yes, I see. This has got flyers and it has people jumping in water, and you've got two portals to defend. There's 6 portals on the ground coming at you and 2 portals in the air coming at you. You've got Abyssal Blight, Egan's Children, Fallen Templar, Abyss Gazer, Egan's Dependent, Blister Slimes, and Abyss Divers here. There's only one platform over by the northeastern portals, and so that's not lovely. Could be okay. I don't know if I've tried this level or not. May have, but I certainly tried the one before it, and I obviously completed it, but wasn't lovely. These little oozes, these little slimes here, they merge into a bigger slime. And that's their claim to fame, and it's not wonderful. I can tell you that right now. So I could try it, but let's see. Do we have 3 fighters? I mean, maybe, right? Yes, I have Magda, Cyrene, and Cerberus currently in the team. Rosalia is also there, but I don't think that there's a good spot to put her on this map. I'm not sure. See what other options we have here of people we've gotten. Well, it's not wonderful. I have leveled Bliss Europe, and I actually was able to awaken him as well. I think I would want to keep probably the 3 fighters that I have in here, because obviously I'd have to trade them for Rosalia if I traded them for anyone, and I just don't think there's going to be a good spot for her to stand. Hey Kevin, how you doing? The last time that I did this on the last level, there weren't any spots right in front of the portals. If there were, then there would be a good spot for her, but there aren't, and so I don't think that that's going to work out very well. I think on that level I had put Vlad as a blocker on the like the north or the kind of southeastern or mid-eastern area there. So maybe I want to put some clothes on these guys and see what happens. I believe I had been putting Beatrix over in the northeastern area of this. You have many legendaries. It says Ellipsico 6614. I have a decent number at this point of legendaries. Yeah, moving on. All right, let's see. We're gonna go gear her up first, I think, and then maybe we want to put something in blood. There won't be any way really to do anything about healing him, but he can block quite a few people, so that's something. Okay, I can't recall. May need to put two people in that intro at this point. I think it may not be bottlenecked like it was last time. Let's go ahead and look for her gear specifically. If only I can remember how to. We gotta go to gear, that's how. And then go to quick change and plan. And then I can go down to Cyrene right here and confirm that. And that'll get all of her rage regen equipment on. Alright, back out of there. We've got I think we can release, and then we'll do Ajax on the gear. So here's release, and then Ajax after that. Alright. Um, let's go with Magda next. I don't know where we'll need to put Hollow. I'm going to probably leave her for last. I'm not really sure. Let's do a Nora here. Then we'll go with Cerberus. He mostly dies, so I'm not sure how important his gear is, but we'll do him next. Then Hollow, and then we'll do our leader here, Morgan. All right. So, probably not going to do particularly well at this. Still hard with all of that on. Suggested VP is 757,198. We have 754,379. It's not too bad, but it's not too wonderful either. Now let's see. There is a thing that a marksman can have that heals them, as I recall from previous things. We don't really have any marksmen to use on this fight, unfortunately. That's very interesting. The only marksman that I actually have in this faction at all is this blue goblin guy over here. Cannot think of Elikos. Elikos is his name. So interesting. Not going to use him on this, or at least not yet. You never know. I might. Okay. Let's go ahead and try it and see what it looks like. We're going to put out Cyrene first. All right, Cyrene. Okay, I see that we have 3 there, so we actually could use Rosalia on this fight. I'm going to try putting, I guess I'll put Cyrene here. We do only need 1 to bottleneck the top up there. I see that we have those guys coming down, so I think I'm going to put Valise up there. Just put her here, and then we'll put Beatrix on the other side. Right here. Poor old Cyrene is dead already. That was a shame. I'll have to rethink that one. Let's turn on the ultimates. And then what? Perhaps I'll try putting Ajax down next. And just put him right there. And see if that can take care of those at all. Don't know. It's not lovely, I can say that much. It's not looking great. Let's see. Is there anything I can do about those guys at this point? I could try to get their attention with Magda. I don't think it will work. Other than that, not really. You just have to restart and do a better job. Let's try again. All right, let's do it again. Let's start this time. I think, okay, we're going to start again with Cyrene, but not there. We'll put Cyrene here. And let's see. Let's put her here and place her down. Kind of out of the way of danger a little bit. And then maybe we go with Ajax next to start working on those guys. No, I don't think so. I think I do want to do it this way. Same as before. We'll turn on ultimates, and maybe it'll work better because we'll have Cyrene out a little bit longer. Maybe she can get some stuff going there. Kevin says try Cerberus in the lower left. Yeah, very well may do that as a blocker down there. And you know what? I can putting him down now. I think not. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get Ajax down first. Don't know if, with Valise still alive, that'll work or not. At least is now not still alive, I will note. So maybe not. Ah, that's a shame. I was hoping that maybe Cyrene could attract their attention as they go by, but instead, we're gonna restart. We will try Cerberus there this time. So try again. Not hollow. We're gonna need hollow up top though, methinks, to keep old Valise alive. So let's go ahead and toss Cerberus here. And face, oh, not that it really matters what direction he faces. Now his water will keep hitting those guys, which is the awesome part of him. In fact, I'm going to put Valise down first this time, then follow that with Beatrix. Over there. Now, maybe a little bit better than it was. Let's turn on the ultimates. And unfortunately, still not looking great. I could possibly have put, yeah, that's terrible. We're going to restart this, I think. All right, let me think about this for a second before I do anything. I could skip putting Beatrix out, put Hollow instead. That's not going to help me deal with the guys at the bottom. Probably need to get Ajax out earlier to be able to handle those guys. So let's go back, restart, and then I do like putting Cyrene here facing down. I think Cerberus here was also fine. And then I want to get Ajax out next. We don't have anybody currently to deal with those guys at the top. They will be wandering by where Ajax is. Now, I've already lost Cerberus, and that's fine because he leaves behind the water, which is kind of his claim to fame. We now have Ajax, and I think we can try putting out... I don't know if I should put her out yet or not, but I'm going to. I'm going to try to get her and then Hollow. If that doesn't work, then try something else next time. Turn on ultimates, and it did not work. Sure. That's okay, because Ajax was not able to kill those guys in combination with Cerberus either. So, let's see here. We haven't gotten anybody coming from the top yet. Okay, restart. All right. If we put her first, facing down, as before, maybe we can do Cerberus here again. And then, am I done with it? Not sure. We try it. Gotta have somebody over here to try to distract these guys. I think she's just gonna die, most likely. But, one way to find out. Could try making a group here instead, or even put her here face down. That won't be able to heal her where she's at. So I think here, and we try making some sort of stand here. Apparently not that kind of stand, however. Ah, how sad. All right. Well, not looking great. Let's see if we can get their attention. I doubt it. Not enough to matter. Well, that doesn't work. Kevin says, check your Cerberus promotions. Is he only 4-star? I mean, possibly. Let's go look at him. He just is very much insufficient to the task. So the other option would be not to bother with Cerberus right now. Go straight for blood. Try facing up. Try keeping them blocked. Hollow healing. All right, let's look at the stats. We got Cerberus dealing all of the damage, of course, 4,601,490, followed by Magda at 760,740. Let's go see what Cerberus is looking like. He's probably, I mean, I don't even know if he's level 60 or if he's still level 50. Level 50. So he has, looks like he's at the 4th promotion at the moment. So yeah. Could start him up to the 5th one. Summons Water of Decay at the location of the enemy target at the cost of 20% of max hit points every 14 seconds, inflicting 30% AoE damage every 6 seconds. Whenever this hero takes damage, the cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. The hero cannot be healed or revived by allies, and each death extends redeployment time by 30 seconds. I could go ahead and do that. Let's see. He needs Insignia of Melee Attack 3. I think I saw some of those in my storage. Insignia of Melee Attack 3. When we were looking yesterday. Somewhere. Don't know where. There it is. Alright. There's only 5 of them in each box. I don't remember how many you need like 4 more. 40 more, I think. Let's just use all of them. Insignia of Melee Attack 3. All 9. Seems fine. Alright, back out of there. We'll go to Heroes. You go look for him. There he is. And you can promote him. And see if that does any good. Alright. Promote heroes 1 time. We get 10 diamonds for that. Not too shabby. Now, back over to this faction trial. Trial of the Cultists, stage 13. We'll try again. Alright, first of all, we've got Cyrene. Gonna put her over here. We throw Cerberus down there and see what happens. I'm going to pretend like that's going to work. And then we're going to move forward in that fashion, I think. I'm going to try putting Hollow here for now. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Kevin says also instead of Ajax, might try putting Nora down in that bottom left area. Maybe. Both should be good. Yeah, I would think that Ajax would work, but maybe not. The reason that I put her there was so that I can heal Ajax and the person who's on the platform over here more than anything else. Now, if I can put down Vlad, he can block all of these guys. If I put him here, he can block up to 5 people in one go. Let's turn on ultimates. You kind of try to distract all these guys. He has a nice stun, and that ought to get them in range of Ajax a little bit longer. Now, we're going to try putting Valise out, and, man, actually, I really think I better put Beatrix over here. She did pretty decent on those guys in the last time. Unfortunately, it looks like that guy's going to walk on through no matter what. He has beaten us badly there. So, unfortunately, also, we don't really have anybody good down here. Let's put Magda down to block. It's not going well overall. I can try putting Anora, and I can have her face down, and she can still hit those guys as well. We'll see. Well, no, she can't still hit these guys because they're going across the top. That's a shame. In that case, I would have had to turn her the other direction. Okay. It's all bad. I'll tell you that right now. Nothing about that is good. So, no good. No good at all. Kevin's suggesting getting Ajax faster so his ultimate will be ready faster. That would be ideal. If I had skipped putting Hollow down, put Ajax down instead, perhaps if he would live long enough. He actually wasn't the one dying. It was Bully's dying. Um, so I might be able to do that. We'll try again. And so we'll start like this. We are once again going to put Cyrene in the same location. I don't think that's a bad location for her. I don't know that this is going to be very doable. Regardless, I could put him here. Um, we can put Ajax down next for what it's worth. May work out. We'll see. Um, feels like it wasn't so great on the top right either. Put out Ajax, and then I can try putting out Nora next, and maybe just face her this way so she can hit the flyers and a couple of those guys. Don't know. We'll try it, see how it works. Uncertain. Might have done enough damage to those guys with the current. Not really sure. Turn on the ultimates. Try to get out Valise now that she's not being hit by anyone. And Beatrix, it's not ultimately gonna matter, I don't think. That was Nora down. So I would have had to get out the healer. Um, don't forget ultimate. Yeah, it turned on the ultimates, but it's of no relevance. Nope, no good. Let's see. In order to survive, I had to go hollow next, instead of police. But, it's no good. I don't think we can get him like that. I could put Vlad down to try to block. Let's try again. All right. So let's go with Cyrene here, as before. Cerberus here was fine. Let's do Ajax next. But then we've got to try to get out Vlad. Okay, so Vlad and face up. And then if we can get out Hollow in time, maybe we've got a chance. And we'll do Hollow like so. Turn on the ultimates. And see if we can distract these guys. All right, now we will try putting. Okay. All right, I've got to try to put down a blocker because Beatrix is not going to be able to handle those. We found that out last time. So we can put Magda over here. She's not going to survive. We'll try that. Unfortunately, we got a bit of a problem all the way around at this point. I can put her here. It's not going to. I doubt it's going to be enough to get any of these guys, honestly. But we'll try it and see what happens. Unfortunately, Beatrix is going down pretty quickly as well. I put her out, but I think I'm going to wait for Nora. Let's try waiting on Nora because I may replace Beatrix with Nora temporarily at least. I think I should pick her up because she's going to, well, maybe I shouldn't pick her up quite yet because her little guys can do some damage over there for the moment. We've got some flyers out. I don't know. All right, let's throw Cerberus up here, I think. Maybe. And it looks like Beatrix, yeah, one down. Now we'll put her here and see if she can do anything to those guys. It's not looking good. No bueno. Well, we got 27 out of 56 that time. It's not too bad. Kevin says next time try putting a Nora facing down after you place Cerberus. Ajax cost is really high. Yeah, we could try that. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it. Stats show that Ajax did the most damage at 11,422,300, followed by Beatrix at 9,609,170, then Cerberus at 9,164,140. Yeah, not too shabby. We'll try it again. I don't think it's going to do it, but we'll give it a go. All right. So, we'll do Cyrus again, facing down. I said Cyrus. I meant Cyrene. Cyrene. Then Cerberus. Here is fine for him. Now, Kevin is suggesting Nora next. We'll try that. There she is. And then I can try getting Vlad out after that. And again, put him facing up. Turn on the ultimates. And then we could try Ajax next. And then we need to get out. We're going to have to get out a block right there. But Nora is going to die. Unless something is done. I can freeze those guys in place for a second. And then there went Ajax. We can put a blocker down here. And there went Nora. Alright, no good. Try throwing Valise out here this time, and Beatrix on the other side. I think Beatrix has a little bit more health than Valise does. These fish are going to go on any growth, but just to test it out. And they just killed Marga and no time flat. No good. No good at all. That was terrible. All right. Let's see. Not looking great. We've got Release top, and the damage that time was 6,364,940, and then 6,022,100 for Anora. Kevin says, I thought you'd put in Hollow for heals like you did before. Yeah, I wanted to, but I ended up thinking I better put Magda down before those guys came. We can try it again and do it in a different way. Not lovely. All right. I don't know that it's going to matter too much, but we'll try. Okay. Kevin says you shouldn't need blood in the bottom left. I can try not putting blood there. But we need something to distract those guys with fear. or else they just are gonna walk on by. But we'll see. Maybe we can kill them. Who knows? So, all right, we'll try Enora next, and then turns out we need to get out Hollow pretty quickly. But we'll do Ajax again, and then Hollow. Turn on the ultimates. Now somebody just did a pretty good little hit right there too. So that might have been one. So they took him down a little faster this time, which is great. If I put her out for heals, I think those guys are gonna waltz on past. We'll see though. If I can get okay, alright, Ajax's ultimate hit at the right time, that's good. And then we need to put down a blocker up there. I could try putting Vlad here. He'll stand up to those guys a lot better than Magda will. Now let's try Beatrix in this direction, I suppose. I really think Beatrix this way, though. Now I've been putting Valise there, and she dies pretty quickly. But we're gonna do it again anyway. Alright, we have Cerberus ready. I don't know if I need him up there or not, or if I should save him. But let's give it a minute and find out what it looks like. Just checking to see where all we can put people. Those guys are looking pretty gross over there, but yeah, I'm gonna put in here. We could put her over here, face down. Now we have Magda, and I could throw her out here to try to block those guys for a second. Let's try it. And it looks like I need to use his thing. Maybe we can stun those guys. No, I can't stun the air guys, I suppose, with this thing. I didn't know if it would or not. Alright, so those flyers just went on by. So that's a shame. I wonder if we could try it a little differently. Let's challenge again. Maybe I could put down Beatrix or Felice at the bottom instead of Honora. I wonder if that would work. If so, maybe one of them survived down there. Yeah. We could try. Alright, so first and foremost, Cyrene down here. Put Cerberus there. Then last time we did Nora there. She did a good job, but I would like for Beatrix and Release to both live if possible. So I think I'm going to try Release over here. Maybe. See if she can deal enough damage. I don't know if she can or not. And then Hollow next. Turn on ultimates. and then do Ajax after that. And then put, actually, I probably, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try putting Beatrix where she's been, and then we'll put Blood down in the same place as a blocker as before. Now we'll try putting Nora at the top. Yeah, I guess maybe, or maybe I go here, maybe here. You know, that, I don't know, hard to say. Gotta get somebody more on those guys. So we're gonna try that. Maybe I should have put a one down for that matter. And can we get that going there too? Morgan's going down fast. That's okay, she did her job. We've got Cerberus and Magda back up at the moment. Cerberus here worked out okay. We have Magda available, but I'm not sure where I want to put her yet, so I'm gonna just hang out and see what's needed. Killed, what's your name? Honora. I can throw Magda down and halt their progress there for a second. Morgan won't last long. I think they can get Honora down before those guys go past, possibly. Go ahead and use Blood's thing over there. You might should have put her closer to where those guys were so that she could start hitting while they were still stunned, but alas. Suppose I could put Morgan over there. But don't need to. We got it. All right. Awesome. No, Blood's awesome. Yeah. Um, all right. So we got 150 hero XP potions, 22 spirit insignia threes. Stats show that police topped the damage at 27,153,900, followed by Beatrix at 24,873,800, then Ajax at 11,232,500. Yeah, Vlad is very good. Yeah. Vlad was next at 8,499,060, and he can block like up to 5 people during his ultimate. So it's just really good. That's why I have his ultimate turned off. so that when the people start piling up, usually they can stun up to 8 people at one time. So it's really good. Very versatile melee guy. Kevin says, nice job. Thank you. All right. Now, I don't think that I can do this next stage through any stretch of the imagination. We look at it. It's got Knight of Destruction, apparently. It's got common armor, melee, physical, and he's elite. It says he mercilessly butchers everything in his path with a massive mace. So it's got him, it's got Egan's Children, Bishop Blight, Egan's Dependent, Abyss Gazer, Devourer, Blister Slime, and Abyss Diver. So it has all of our friends from the last time plus some more. So it's pretty gross. And if you look at the recommended VP here, it's 811,510. Our current VP is 758,553. So I think that's going to be a bit out of my league. We barely made it through the last one. Very unlikely to make it through that one. So, all right, let's just do the auto fight on stage 13 for our daily token usage, I suppose, and call that good enough there. Basic trial, I think I'm just going to go ahead and auto cut that one too, actually. So, we shan't do that one at the moment. Now, back over here, we have Baru, who's refreshed his wares. We went out, gathered some stuff, came back, and I was ready to sell. Let's do a smart purchase, and we got one gray guy and one rare summoning crystal here. Then we're going to do a free refresh, and do it again. We got a gray guy. Do our second free refresh. Do it again. We got 2 new gray guys. But we can make room here. So, let us awaken some people. I think I only have potentially some people who can deal with it. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but maybe so. Gotta look for a little red dot, which is, as you all probably are aware by now, not my forte. Not sure what my forte is, but it's not that. Okay, looks like, from what I can tell, you don't need any awakenings. Therefore, you should go back to attributes and assume that all of these guys are good to sell for 3s and 4s. Kevin says, I hope you get lucky and roll Ezra one of these days. That would be really nice. I've seen Ezra, and he would be extremely helpful, especially particularly for the Beatrix and the Louise group there. And, for the cultists in general, of course, too. Let us do this. And it looks like all we have to get rid of this way is Elikos. Let's dismiss him for 30 diamonds. And then let's put star up some guys, because that's obviously where all of my things are. I didn't really want to do that very much because we have a Brave Conquest coming up soon. Is that what I'm thinking of doing? What's it called? I can't think of it, but the one you get for upgrading Corridor of Glory is what it's called. Alright, so we leveled up Heroes 3 times, giving us a stamina potion sample, and cleared faction trial in difficulty level 1 time, giving us 10,000 gold. We also have a weekly here, level up Heroes 30 times, and for that we get 1 3-star psychic power. Back out of there, we got this background fight for 150 XP potions and 19 Spirit Insignia 3s. I also want to come back over to Borud and finish what I was doing here before I forget. Get these 2 gray guys, and then we'll do the free refresh and do it again. So we got 3 gray guys that time. Okay, now I'm going to hop back into this, and we'll go do the auto fight on the basic trial here, which is stage 10, looks like. So auto fight here, and we'll get our tokens for that. Okay, now, I'm going to go to Oracle's Trial, so I've got some rewards over here. it is 30 diamonds. And then we had something in events. Brave Conquest looks like 80,000 gold. Nice. And that's the only thing there. I could work on something arena-wise, but I think I may save that possibly for later, because I'm going to have to go soon to get some supper I think. But let's see. What else do we have in our little flying guinea pig? Challenge Drake's Chasm 2 times, then the Tide Onslaught rewards, and beat Arena attacking time. Okay. How about the daily quests? Perform one summon, participate in the and do the onslaught. So let's do that summon real quick. Kevin says, look at all that gold. Did somebody do some good raids? Yeah, you know, the gold is it's limited. It's only there for a minute. It's limited time often. Let's use rare summoning crystal and see what we get. I'm gonna say it's a 3-star guy this time. Nope, it's a 2-star. It's Screef. Alright, Screef the Marksman. Can't trust this one. This vile goblin will lead you into the dark before flooding you with his daggers. So we continue and do this here. Claim. We perform one summon, and so we get 2 4-star psychic power shards. And we also can do the box at the top over here for 40 diamonds. Yes, very nice. Background fight, we got 150 XP potions and 12 shelter insignia 3s. Not enough to do anything with, unfortunately, it looks like. This is sad but true. Ah, well. I do have a little bit of stamina built up, so let's go through that at this Gear Raid 3 stuff over here. Looks like Stage 18 is the last one that I got all 3 on. So we'll go auto fight that 7 times. Alright, there we are. Now, what else? Before I run off for food, I think I'll check on this auto rewards. Looks like we have it all. So let's claim 10 quick fair tickets, 2 insignia marksman 3s, 2 arena permits, 3 auto fight attempts, and 1 huge stamina potion. And then we also have the mine over here, where we can pick up 3 diamonds, 2 arena permits, 3 auto fight attempts, 19 mythical, 2 insignia marksman 2s, 2 insignia endurance 2s, 14,700 gold, 59 stamina, 12,850 XP potions, and then 2 insignia mages 1. Very nice. Hop out of there, and then I think I'm gonna run off and get some supper. It was, as always, a pleasure streaming with you guys, and I'm hoping that I will see you all later. I should be back on tonight in 2 hours if all goes well. And hopefully I'll see you then. If you're not following me yet, be sure to follow me and turn on notifications so that you can see the next time that I go live. Hopefully, see each other then. Until then, have a good supper and a good night.